Which are 2020's best smartwatches? Which one is the right fit for you? Has the most features or the most accurate fitness tracking? Or has the top battery endurance? Different priorities? No problem, there's a great fit for everyone's taste. Let's explore the best 2020 smartwatches. Hey, welcome Tech for our channel, I'm Michael, and let's kickstart this episode where, besides inspecting cool tech, as we usually do on the channel, we're going to talk about 2020's best smartwatches. I need to first tell you that this top 5 is not exactly a chart, because it's hard to classify them based on common sense and features, but I'm about to highlight their performance, price, features, display, build quality, and show you the different areas where we have different champions. One thing is for sure, I've tested and checked carefully each one of these smartwatches. They have been released throughout 2020, and while this is totally a year we would like to put behind our backs, it has brought a lot of fantastic wearable devices. Since this is a channel where a lot of Android gadgets are being explored, we're starting with the best thing that happened to the Google-grown Wear OS. After a number of disappointing months, where we've seen some bold attempts to release something interesting, we finally have received a decent smartwatch running on entirely new hardware platform, bringing innovative, dual-layer display, and finally offering proper implementation of health tracking features like continuous HR, sleep and stress tracking, and even SpO2. Yeah, I'm talking about the latest and greatest from TicWatch, the Pro 3, which has recently presented some mind-blowing features, especially for that complicated ecosystem, and that deserves to be praised. The launch was unfortunately surrounded by certain issues with some charging cables, which are finally sorted out. The hardware specifications are impressive, and I dare you, check out the full review I've done for this body, because it is worth watching every single bit about it. Thanks to the new Snapdragon 4100, the battery consumption has been significantly optimized. On top of that, you have a special mode called Essential, which uses the secondary FSTN display and prolongs the battery life up to 45 days. If you want to keep the watch in the regular smart mode, then you can count on all the advantages of Wear OS, including Google Assistant, the numerous apps in Play Store, the well-integrated calendar, and way much more. On top of that, the TicWatch Pro 3 comes with Mobvoice's homegrown army of health tracking apps, which seems to do a fantastic job measuring your HR continuously, for instance. They also give you a detailed summary about your sleeping, and one of the greatest strengths of the TicWatch Pro 3 is the ability to track your blood oxygen saturation. So, if you're a Google fan and want the best from the Wear OS world, the TicWatch Pro 3 gives you the best balance between performance, features, battery life, and price. Next contender, a smartwatch which is the inspiration for many, and among the most wanted. It's another great model with unique features and I'd say the best user experience when it comes to menu navigation, the Galaxy Watch 3 by Samsung. It looks like this year 3 is a key number, and the third generation of Samsung's most wanted wearable device demonstrates the supremacy that the company has in certain areas. To start with the rotating bezel, which is by far the better solution for scrolling between apps and screens. If a watch is round, this feels like a must-have feature. In the last few years, Samsung has been actively working on Tizen OS, the operating system that rocks the Galaxy Watch series, and it's one of the smoothest wearable OSs ever seen. Colorful, responsive, highly customizable, the Galaxy Watch 3 has LTE variation, which can work independently from your smartphone using an eSIM, and that comes on top of the anyways great specifications. This time, Samsung have paid attention to the health tracking features a lot, and from all the 5 contenders this year, this is the only one which can track your health data, including blood pressure. Yes, the feature is not only working, but it's remarkably accurate. There's a catch though. If you want to use it, you need to have a watch paired with a Samsung Galaxy smartphone. Such a pity that Samsung are trying to lock users in their own ecosystem, which kind of reminds us of the company staying behind the next great 2020 smartwatch, the Apple Watch SE. Believe it or not, from the models mentioned so far, this has the lowest price. While until the end of the episode there will be another even cheaper device, Apple's focus definitely was not the price. The Watch SE should be the primary and natural choice for every iPhone user if you're looking to get great value smartwatch with impressive fitness features, bright and responsive touchscreen, and the perfect integration with iPhone. The best way to use your favorite apps to organize your day and communicate efficiently with friends and family. The watch comes with one of the best on the market fitness tracking implementations. allowing you to measure data for more than 40 types of different workouts. Sadly, there are certain features that are only available for the more expensive Apple Watch Series 6, where you can additionally count on SpO2 tracking and even always-on display. But if your priority is to have a great-looking smartwatch with brilliant fitness tracking features, Wi-Fi connectivity, and all the good things from Apple's ecosystem at a price which is budget-friendly, you can't go wrong with the Apple Watch SE. I promised you something even more affordable, so here it is. From all the watches in this episode, that's the one that most professional athletes are gonna choose, because the Amazfit Stratos 3 represents a fantastic, probably the best sub-$200 sports smartwatch ever released. In fact, it's much more sports-oriented than being smart, because there are no options to make calls with it, like we can do with the TicWatch Pro 3 or the Galaxy Watch 3 for instance. But in return, you see these mechanical buttons? This is the kind of control most sports enthusiasts would wish for, because it's way more reliable to check results, mark completed laps, or start new modes without struggling to find that on the touchscreen with sweaty fingers. Not that there's no touchscreen, there is, and it works well, and on top of that, this is the only watch from the top 5 shortlist that has transflective screen. This means that instead of vivid colors and high contrast, it's gonna show more flat performance, however, it's going to maintain perfect visibility, especially under direct sunlight, which is the area where most AMOLED displays will struggle. No matter how bright AMOLED displays are gonna get, they're still far away from the effectiveness of transflective screens. The Amazfit Stratos 3 runs the homegrown Amazfit OS and is actually part of the big Xiaomi family, packs a bunch of awesome features and supports a huge amount of workout modes. Unlike the rest of the models we've seen so far, it doesn't support installation of any additional apps, so you can count only on these that Amazfit had included in their OS. Great performance, close to a week battery endurance, and the best kind of always-on display mean that it well deserves its top 5 spot. Now, last but not least, the most premium looking out of these, Watch GT2 Pro by Huawei has a few advantages which seem to attract a lot of people. Generally, the GT line of smartwatches has been a huge success despite the modest and honestly rather incapable light OS that they develop. In terms of performance and functionality, the Watch GT2 Pro covers only the basics and what's absolutely necessary. Shows a lot of information, tracks sleep habits, heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, even stress. It may not have the best-in-class performance and lacks app ecosystem, but in return it pays off with close to 14-day battery life. You heard me right, close to 2 weeks is what you can get if you don't need always-on display, and undeniably, thanks to the sapphire glass and the titanium body, it's the one with truly premium design. The other killer feature is the charging. Just like the Galaxy Watch 3, it can be charged wirelessly. However, while Samsung require proprietary charger, the Watch GT2 Pro is compatible with most Qi chargers and can even get juice through the reverse wireless charging of your smartphone. If the close to $300 price tag sounds like too much for not a too smart and beautiful body, you can grab the way more affordable Magic Watch 2 by the sister company Honor, which still has a great design although lacking sapphire and titanium, and doesn't support wireless charging, but at almost half of the price, we can forgive these slight downgrades. While you might be still wondering which is the best pick for you, I think we should appreciate the fact that there's such a variety of options these days. The most pleasant to me surprise is that, unlike the situation in the smartphones world, the wearable devices are still in their rapid development and evolution stage, because out of 5 fantastic models, we're not only seeing amazing hardware decisions, but also well-developed different operating systems and apps. This means only one thing: wearable devices are getting better and better, and we can only expect improvements and innovation. And while some people were ready to strike off this market a couple of years ago, I believe the best is yet to come. Thank you for watching this episode, and I very much hope that you have enjoyed it. I invite you to watch the full reviews for these smartwatches. You can find more information about all that in the description below the video. Also, in case of questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And this time it will be me asking you, which are the best smartwatches of 2020 and why? Can't wait to see your verdicts and let us have a nice chat about it. My name is Michael, it's been such a pleasure and thank you in advance for supporting my channel. Take good care of yourself and see you in the next episode. Bye!